with these.
And we're gonna get to the double Jeopardy round right now. And these are the categories we have to play for this round. Geology.
Mammals.
Mammals.
Food words and phrases. SNL actors in the movies. The Bible.
Bible, being quotation
Notice
marks.
the quotation marks on the B. And beekeeping. A lot of clues, a lot of
Starting with food words and
Player
phrases
3.
for 4.
A breakfast dish that can also mean to flatten. Okay, player 1.
What is pancake? Food words and phrases for 800, please.
Player 1. In 1966, the U.S. government banned M80s and these round red firecrackers. Player 1.
What are cherry bombs? Let's go food words and phrases for 12.
Barrel, it suggests the homespun style and philosophy of rural folk. Okay, player 1.
What is cracker?
Please pick again, player 1.
Pronto. No.
Answer.
No home.
Doubles. You are in the lead right now. Decide on your wager, player 1.
That's
Answer
no,
this.
she's not
it's
home.
the spicy two-word name for a type
She's
of
not
knot
home.
that lets you join a rope to a rail or a post. Congratulations, you're still in first, player 1.
See.
Player 1, choose again. Let's go over to Sarah.
A nursery rhyme says, this person, mend my shoe. Get it done by 2:30.
It's player 1. Right. Select again.
Beekeeping for 400.
This term for a group of bees refers specifically to the group that flies from the hive to form a new colony. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is a swarm?
That's correct.
Beekeeping for 800.
We return. Drones don't sting, and queens only sting other queens. So only worry about these bees, 95% of a hive's population. Let's hear it, player 1.
What are worker bees? Beekeeping for 1200.
You get honey is produced by the evaporation of this drink of the gods that bees collect from flowers and then regurgitate. Player 1.
What is nectar?
That's it.
1600.
Player 1. Lands on a bee's abdomen. Convert the sugar in honey to this building material. Okay, player 1.
What is wax? Beekeeping 2000.
You get to pick. A major concern for beekeepers is CCD, this disorder. Okay, player 1.
What is colony collapse disorder? And I swept through 2 categories in this round and I'm up to $20,000.
You pick
Bible
again,
for
please.
4.
Her first husband was the Hittite Uriah. David was second. It's player 3.
Who is Bernice?
Oh,
No.
sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? The correct response is Bathsheba.
Bathsheba. Bible 8.
Player 1. The chief god of the Canaanites. Here's the response we were looking for. Baal.
Baal. Alright, let's try a different category.
Player 1, back to you.
Mammals for 4.
Grants, a subspecies of this, is distinctly striped with black on a white background. Okay, player 1.
What is zebra?
Yes.
Mammals for 800.
Select. The name of this group of mammals comes from the Latin for pouch. We're talking about marsupial.
Mammals 12.
Selecting. I'm a real stickler for this rodent whose name means thorny pig. Okay, player one.
What is porcupine?
You.
Mammals for 1600.
Player one. And here's Sarah.
Long ago, whale blowholes were here, but evolution streamlined cetacean breathing, moving the nostril up top, where it's still connected to this respiratory tube and then to the lungs.
Okay, player three.
Trachea? Yes.
Good. Back on the plus side. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player three. Make us a Wayne Campbell. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Mike Myers?
Yep.
SNL actors in the movies for 800.
A lot of Axel Foley. Here's what we wanted. Eddie Murphy. You get to
Mammals
pick again,
2000.
player one. These monkeys with a religious name have several types of habit, including brown and white-throated. Here's what we wanted. Capuchin.
Capuchin. SNL actors in the movies
Select
for
again.
12.
Joliet Jake Blues. Player one.
Who is Dan Aykroyd? No.
That's wrong.
I think it was John
Anyone
Belushi,
else?
actually. Who's the other one?
It's player two.
Yeah.
Good.
It was John Belushi. Oh well.
All right, let's get back into this. Player two has control. MacGruber. Here's the correct response. Will Forte. You again, player two.
Answer? The second daily double.
Answer. The other daily double. You're in second right now. Will it
Making
be?
it a true daily double, but he's not even going to be close
All
to
right,
catching me,
here's
so I'm
your
not
clue.
worried.
Mrs. Primat Conehead. Yes.
It's Jane Curtin. But he only has 4,400.
Player two. Pick again.
The Bible for 12.
The youngest son of Jacob and Rachel.
I did not get to say answer daily double on the first one because the phone interrupted me again.
Correct response.
Oh
Benjamin.
well. Anyway, Benjamin was the
Player
response
two.
we used
Choose
there.
again. He traveled with Paul to spread Jesus' teachings until they disagreed and separated. The correct response is Barnabas.
Barnabas. Okay.
Player two. Choose again. It's at his feast that Daniel interprets the writing on the wall. Here's the response we were looking for. Belshazzar.
Belshazzar. Well, that just leaves
Player
geology.
two. You pick again, please. The Mercalli scale measures the intensity of these from 1 to 12. Player one.
What are earthquakes?
That's it.
Geology for 800.
Okay, let's get. Geysers aren't common. Major centers include Yellowstone, Iceland, and this country's North Island. Yes, player one.
What is New Zealand?
Yep.
Yes. Couldn't be Iceland because Iceland was already part of the clue.
Please pick it. This rock can be formed by the accumulation of shells or coral, but not from citrus fruit. Yes, player two.
Limestone?
Correct.
Yes. 2 clues remaining.
Player two. You're in command of the board as we continue, right? Kelly will present this clue.
Made from minerals deposited by dripping water, these geological formations grow up from cavern floors.
Let's hear it, player 2.
Stalactites? No.
That's incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 1?
Stalagmites. Where are stalagmites?
And you're right.
Yep.
And now,
And the last clue.
$2,000 clue. A 6-mile wide caldera or volcanic crater is a highlight of La Palma in this Spanish island group off Africa. Let's hear it, player 3.
The Canaries.
Good for you.
So player 3 will be around for Final Jeopardy at $2,400.
All three of you
Player
will
2 has
participate in Final
$4,000,
Jeopardy
but
right
I've got
after
over $23,000. $23,600 to be
Here's today's
exact.
Final Jeopardy category.
So
Geometry.
it's a locked game,
Please enter your
and I am going to go with 6,400.
Let's take a look at the last clue. It's an ellipse with an eccentricity of 0.
What is a circle? For a second, I thought my game had frozen. We
What
start
did you
with
say?
player 3.
And
You said cylinder, and that is incorrect. It's going to cost her $1,605.
What did
You're
you
down to
say?
$795. Player 2 said
And
parabola.
you.
That is wrong, but it didn't cost him anything, so he stays at $4,000.
What did you say?
I said, what is a circle?
How much
And
do
that's
you
right.
add your total with that correct response?
$6,400 for a total of $30,000 for Frankie.
Congratulations to you.
We'll see you for the next segment, folks.